Hi everyone, under God's mighty grace I'm again back with a video, and in this video, after crossing the iconic Atal Tunnel, we are continuing our ride towards our next stop, and it will be either Keylong or Jispa. Keylong was a key point in our journey for a couple of important reasons. First, the other fellow rider, Nuno, they required to withdraw some cash. Since beyond Keylong, especially after crossing into more remote areas, network receptions becomes very patchy and online transaction may fail. Carrying cash here onwards is absolutely essential, can say. I think not absolutely, but yeah, it is essential if you don't have a SIM card for the terrain. Ladakh, Union Territory, and Jammu Kashmir. Second, and even more crucial, was our motorcycle usually hits reserve around 270 kilometer mark till here from Siliguri. So after Keylong, the next fuel pump was over 300 kilometers away. So fueling of fuel and carrying extra petrol was non-negotiable. For anyone riding in this region, Keylong is the last major fuel stop before entering the high altitude wilderness, or you can say the cold desert. Once we had refuel, we started looking for a place to stay. We asked Nono to check for hotels in Keylong, while the rest of us, me and Maggie, searched online. That's when we discovered Garja Riverside camp in Jispa, about around 20 kilometers ahead maybe. The camp looked peaceful and well rated. Rating I don't remember, but yeah, it was peaceful. So we decided to ride on and check it out. The price was 1,200 per person, which included both dinner and breakfast. Our budget was 2,000 total for the night, like all the night when we calculated. So spending a little extra was still okay, especially because the experience turned out to be totally worth it. The owner of the camp was a government school teacher, and the staff and manager were incredibly polite, warm and helpful. Truly the kind of people who deserve a generous tip, but we really do not give a generous amount of tip. Now here's a cool part. The riverside is located right next to the beautiful river, and just a short detour of from the main highway, and it is clearly visible from the road. The thing is, like, the river which is there, it is pretty big. Okay, it is wide, it's flowing fast. We did not get inside the river because there was a signboard which says don't go inside. But the interesting part that we will be seeing is the origin of the river is from the Suraj Tal. Okay, that is a glacial lake. We are going to see that in the next ride. So these were some photos that you already saw, and I'll be sharing. There is one video that is there in this entire shot where I have shown and talked a little bit about this hotel. So enjoy that. Hi, this is the tent that we are living at in Jispa. This is a nice, sweet little balcony, you can see. This is the outside view. Wonderful view. Lots of tent. That is the barbecue area. I'm not sure if it's a barbecue area, but bonfire area. That's my bike. That's how it looks all around. And well, this is a wonderful thing that by God's grace we got a wonderful room over here, and tent, a wonderful accommodation. I'm going to just give you a tour of this place. ladies.
36, 35.
People enjoying out there. So maybe I will just take the privacy. This homestay is the name of the homestay. Not homestay, actually, the camping site is. I actually forgot. Just see. Garja Riverside Camp. The interesting fact about this homestay, that according to me, is the owner of this place is a government school teacher, and because he is a teacher, he has that charm and a very nice positivity in him. So I highly recommend this place. You can actually come here and spend good time over here. Yeah, he was very nice and humble, very kind, and the main thing in the tourists place, nowadays, you get hotels. There are lots and lots of options of hotels, but the problem is everybody is like kind of money minded. They want to earn money, and when they do that, they seem to have lost the hospitality. But here I liked it. It feels good to be here in this place. So a recommendation from my side, actually. And I'm definitely going to give a good review of this place, and hopefully this video that I'm making is going to help this guy and the family in some way or the other. And yeah, I think I'll just keep it here. Enjoy some more shots here. Nice Mitsubishi Pajero. Wonderful place. So this is the next morning, after or before a hearty breakfast. We were supposed to leave early, but the sun was already high in the sky before we started packing. Unfortunately, that delay ended up affecting our day ahead more than what we expected. Our target was to reach Leh, but due to the late start and the challenging terrain ahead, we realized we wouldn't be able to make it all the way and would need to halt somewhere in the mid route. So up next is Baralacha Pass. Now, it's funny, Nono and I had once gone to Tawang in winter, January 1st. We were there in Tawang to see snow, but barely saw any. And now in the middle of summer, by God's grace, we were able to witness maybe more or less snow. Let's see. We know already. I already know. But that's what is coming next. If you want to experience it too, stay tuned for the next part of the journey. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.